Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your daily analysis for the S&P 500 for the trading session dated Tuesday 20th of November. I'm recording this video now 7:05 in the evening New York time on Tuesday New York time. Here's our daily chart for the S&P. We expect we've had a trend change up here. We're in a new downwards trend at primary degree to last for months. The targets are still exactly the same and they are still months away. Within this new downwards trend this week, we're expecting generally trending upwards movement for a fourth wave correction. The structure is incomplete. We've still got at least another one session, maybe longer, before it's over. Let's have a look at what happened in Tuesday's session, where we had mostly sideways and a bit lower movement. We're the low for wave 3 orange down here. It's this point down here. This is my main hourly wave count, and I have an alternate which looks at this Tuesday's movement slightly differently. If wave 4 orange has begun here, then its unfolding as expected was most likely as a simple zigzag with a 5 up for A, a 3 down for B, and now we need a 5 up to complete for wave C purple. If wave B purple has ended here, then at 1394, wave C purple will reach 0.382, the length of wave A purple, and that'll bring price just a few points short of the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio, but it will still be a relatively deep correction in that it will be over 50%. If price keeps on going up through the first target, then use the second target. At 1404, wave C purple would reach 0.618, the length of wave A purple, and that would take price above the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio. Wave 4 orange can't move into wave 1 orange price territory, which has its low now just off to the left of this chart at 1407.56. Even a fraction of a point above the invalidation point would invalidate the wave count. Wave 4 can touch the end of wave 1. It has to be movement above this point, which invalidates the wave count. However, it's actually often reasonably common that we don't see Fibonacci ratios between A and C waves, and this channel, drawn using Elliott's technique for a correction, may actually provide a better guide for us as to where the upwards movement will end. Draw it first from the low or start of wave A to the end of wave B, and then place a parallel copy on the high of A, but push it out a bit further to include this part of wave A as well. Expect wave C purple is pretty likely to end midway in this channel, or a bit less likely about the upper edge of the channel where upwards movement should find resistance. When this channel is really clearly breached with subsequent downwards movement, we'll have our first indication that the correction for 4 orange could be over, and the subsequent downwards movement for a fifth wave would then be underway. It looks pretty likely now that wave 4 orange is going to have a clear overshoot of this downward sloping wider channel, which is drawn on the daily chart and copied over here to the hourly chart around wave 3 green. That's okay, sometimes fourth waves do that, and when they do, when it's over, we'll redraw this channel to show us where the subsequent downwards fifth wave would end. We can't do that yet. So my main hourly wave count has a higher probability than my alternate because this piece of movement here is all really nicely in proportion to this piece of movement. So I'm expecting it's most likely that tomorrow we're going to see upwards movement. But if we don't, then this could be what's happening. And if price makes a new low below the end of wave A aqua here, then this alternate will be correct, and wave B purple could certainly extend as a more time-consuming flat correction. I'm analysing this structure here exactly in the same way. Wave A, everything's the same up to this point here, and I've just moved the degree of labelling within this 3-wave expanded flat correction all down 1 degree. This may have been only wave A aqua within wave B purple, so we'd be looking for a 3 up for wave B aqua, and then a 5 down for wave C aqua, as extremely likely to make a new low below this point here of wave A aqua. We should only use this wave count if we see a new low below this point here. If that's the case, expect the downwards movement to be a clear 5, and when it is over and clearly a 5, we'll then expect upwards movement. So overall, this one's pretty much the same as the first. It still sees new highs towards the end of the week. We've just got a downwards day tomorrow before we turn on back up. It's at this point that the very short-term picture diverges. I think it's most likely tomorrow that we're going to see upwards movement. But if we don't, if we see a new low, expect it to go down and first, and then towards the end of the week, we should see new highs. That's all for me today with your S&P analysis, and I hope that members are all having a really great day.